Yeah, real Coach Mo here, coming to you with another video. This one is a special one. Um, I was thinking about this morning, and it really gave me chills because it's really I can understand the subject very good, and this is gonna touch everybody. This is gonna be a message for everyone. Anybody is trying to accomplish something, anybody is trying to improve life, build a great physique, build a great relationships, build a great business, build a great brand. I don't know, whatever you want to do. You have to fall in love with your vision. You need to have a vision, and you need to fall in love with that vision. What do I mean by that? It means that your vision, your goals, the way you see yourself in the future, the position you see yourself in the future, your vision, everything you see yourself, has to be so big, has to be so dear, so special to you, to the degree that when you think about it, you actually feel the chills. You actually feel excited. You know? It has to be that exciting for you in order for you to move past through your own laziness, through the resistance, through the obstacles and the adversity. Most people don't have a clear idea of what they want. Most people don't even have goals, don't have a vision. Your vision should always be including working on you and building the best version of you, building that version of you that you love and respect. And that's going to be different for everybody. That vision is going to be different for everybody. But the thing is, it has to be so dear and so special to you in order for it to make you move forward. It has to give you chills. It has to excite you and scare you maybe at the same time. Most people, or at least a lot of people, they set some goals and they're like, oh, I want to get this extra income. I want to lose this number of kilos. I want to get to this point. It's something very small. It's something not so crazy. They're trying to play it safe. Even when they're about to set goals, they're playing it safe. That's coming from lack of self-worth and lack of self-confidence. Why would you want to lose just a few kilos because you want to look good for a suit or for some stupid event? Why don't you set a goal that really excites you? Why don't you set a goal to look extremely amazing, to look so amazing, so fit, to the degree that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, oh shit, I look good. Why wouldn't that be your goal? That vision is going to be different for everybody. Yours is going to be different from mine. But you have to see it and you have to fall in love with it, and it has to be so big and so important for you. So it gives you chills. You know, this is the mistake that most people do. They do not get excited about their goals because their goals are shit. Their goals are not exciting. Their goals are small, and they're dictated by their self-imposed limitations and by the self-imposed limitations that their environment sits upon them. No, man, you have to set a great vision. You have to see yourself strong, shredded, rich, free, happy, excited, enjoying your day, enjoying your life, you know, having great relationships, having great food. Why wouldn't you want that? You know, see yourself as living in a great life. You know, this is important. Why it's important to have this type of vision and to be in love with this vision, to have a vision that excites you, because on the way you're gonna encounter adversity, first of all, and sometimes the adversity is gonna cause you to go to a negative state of mind, to a negative vibration, and the only thing that's gonna pull you forward is that vision, is the feeling you get from that vision. That vision has to be so big, so important, so dear to you that it gives you power to stand back again and keep moving forward despite the adversity and despite the challenges. You know, that vision has to be so big, so great, so exciting, just to get you moving. Because you're gonna have to do some work. You have to put a lot of work. And it comes to a point that the work that you're putting is so big that in your mind you start analyzing, is this all, is what I'm gonna get at the end, is it worth all the effort I'm putting in? You know what I mean? It's like when you know that when your goal is small and you start putting the work and you see, oh my god, I'm done so much and I have to do a lot more for this little goal at the end. So in the back of your mind, the calculations do not make sense. So you drop, so you quit, because it's not worth it. You're gonna have to do so much effort to receive something which is okay, which is nice, but not something this is gonna change your life. Not something that's gonna make you feel amazing. And this is where it's important again to have that big vision, that great, that some people call it that magnificent obsession with something you want to build, the vision where you see yourself. How do you see yourself looking? How do you feel? What kind of relationships do you have? What kind of money you have? What kind of business? What kind of impact? What kind of lifestyle do you live? What kind of confidence? How do you walk in the streets? With what kind of confidence? With what kind of vibe? How do you affect people? How do you affect the people that meet you? When you meet people, do people want to know more about you and want to take your contact, want to take your Instagram and want to get to know you? Or it's just another one, you know? Why don't you build a vision that is so great, so amazing, that excites the shit out of you, you know? It literally, I was reading this morning, it made so much sense to me, you know? And I realized that all my vision, all my goals are in line with my purpose in life. And that's what kept me going during all these years. I've been through many things. I've been through many jobs. I've managed, I did so many small jobs, but then also I managed a company, a marketing company, trying to get to success. And I thought that was the way. Then that fell out. And not because of me, but because of the owner. And then I decided to become a trader and started trading for many years. Then after long years of trading and after I achieved some kind of success, I decided to quit because I understood that was not aligned. I discovered that was not aligned with my values, so I stopped. And before that, I did many jobs. I tried in Amazon. I opened Amazon business. This is when I was very young, and I was one of the first people to open Amazon business, at least in my circle. I'm talking about 10 years ago, when Amazon was not really popular at that time, at least in Europe. And so I kept jumping from one business to another, from trying one thing to try another thing. It took me years and years. And what I see is what kept me going, what pushed me forward, what made me get up again and start a new venture, start a new path. Despite all the mistakes, all the stupid mistakes that I made during the last 10, 15 years, is that purpose, is that vision. The purpose that I want to be a great person, I want to be a strong person, and I want to have impact. I want to serve God and my community, my family, my community, and ultimately the world, by becoming a strong person that can actually impact. You know, if you cannot impact, if you're not strong enough, you cannot impact. You know, and that also same vision, same purpose keep me going when it comes to sports. It pushed me through many hurdles in sport. Pushed me through many injuries. It kept me going when I had my face smashed many times, when I had my knee popped, my ribs destroyed. It kept me going. The same purpose. I knew that everything that came into try to stop me, it was there to make me stronger. So I kept going and I kept going, because that vision, to me, that person I'm trying to create, it's so exciting. It's so, I don't know what is the right word. It's so attractive to me that I will go through any opposition. And trust me, sometimes I don't feel like keep going. I didn't feel like keep working more. Like, you know, there's times that you feel you want to give up, but that vision pulls you back. That vision pulls you back again and makes you hit the road and start working again. You know, this is just from training. And most people that say that they want to become fighters and want to become strong, they do not really want it, because it's not part of their purpose. For them, it's just maybe they trying to learn a couple of moves to say that I've learned something, or to say, I did this sport, or I, to feel some sense of security. That's the goal. My goal is to become the strongest version of me, the most dangerous person I can become. That's why I keep pushing forward, no matter how many times I get hit, no matter how many injuries I get, I keep moving forward. So guys, fall in love with that vision. Sit down, take time, and create that vision, create that person. Think of that person. How do you want it to be? How do you want it to look? How do you want him to feel? What kind of relationship do you want him to have? What kind of work you want him to do? And don't let fear don't let fear come to your mind. Don't think about how it's going to done. Just keep that vision. Keep that vision going. Build that image slowly. So take your time. You're not gonna build it in one day. Don't worry about how it's going to be done. You don't know yet. Nobody knows. You have to figure it out, and that's the exciting part. You're gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna have to put the work, hit the road, work, develop yourself until you find it. Until you find a way. The way will show up when you start moving forward. So I hope this video was of value. Guys, if you have any question, remember to write me in the comments. Remember to follow me also on social media. Instagram, I post a lot of short clips, a lot of content there. And you can also follow up, see my daily routine, what I do during the day, how do I live my life, how do I train. And yeah, keep it going.